Welcome back. From weight loss to anti-aging, injectable peptides being hailed as the next big thing in health and wellness.
But do they really work, or is it just another social media fueled fad? Today we're separating fact from fiction and finding out what you should know before jumping on this latest trend. For more, we're joined by celebrity facialist Ingrid Seaburn. Morning to you,
Hi,
Ingrid.
Hi, Eddie.
It's
Hi, Larry.
everywhere at the moment.
It is.
Peptides. It's a real buzzword.
Yeah.
What do you make of these injectable peptides that people are talking about?
So, a lot of people don't even know what a peptide is. So, we can start with sort of explaining that, which basically a peptide is something that happens naturally occurring in your body, and they are short-chain amino acids, and they're little messengers. They deliver messages from a cell receptor to the correct cell to say, in a way, like a text message, like, hey, don't forget you got to do this job. And the idea of it is that they are a really great way of getting your body to function at optimal level. But they're not the only thing that does that. So in terms of injectables, there are lots of different types of peptides. So there's peptides that are beneficial for wound healing, for muscle growth, for repair, for reducing inflammation. So all different peptides, depending on the combination of the peptide, do different jobs in the body. So that's kind of what a peptide is.
Let's stick with the injectables for a moment.
Yes.
A lot of hype around that at the moment, right? Are they safe? Are they legal?
So it's a very new frontier. So are they safe? Well, you know, from what we see, they are somewhat safe, but they're not TGA approved. Some are TGA approved. That's the ones like for weight loss, like Mounjaro or Ozempic, I beg your pardon. They are peptides that do that specific job. But the others are kind of like compound chemist type, you know, script-based peptides that you can get, and it's not illegal, but you do need to consult with a doctor, make sure that you are under a doctor's supervision. And there are lots of websites now where you can consult with a doctor on the website, get your little pack of peptides. But I'm not against it. I don't, you know, I'm not sort of fear-mongering on it, because I do think that it's a really exciting frontier of what could become more pharmaceutical. So, but you do have to be careful, because we are in the somewhat guinea pig stage of injectable peptides.
And also how they might react with your existing health conditions. So we must emphasise to definitely do check with your doctor. Because what are the risks?
Well, the risks are, you know, the risks are real. That the risk mostly is where your peptides are coming from. So are you getting, you know, if you're buying online, you might get something that is contaminated. And then, of course, you know, is that peptide really doing more than it's being asked to do? So if you're asking for growth, you might be stimulating growth that you don't want. You know, it could be cancerous, could be anything, you know, tumour-based. So they're the risks that are still sort of, you know, have to be weighed up. And, of course, speak to your professional medical...
Do your research, absolutely.
Do your research, yeah.
Ingrid, nice to see you this morning. Thanks for coming in.
You too, guys.
Thank you.
More to come on the morning show, but right now let's check in with the crew at TVSN.